What's up everyone, and welcome back to Weird Stat Wednesday, where I bring you weird stats out of the goodness of my heart, but mainly to get some value out of my StatHead subscription. For last week's video, I talked about a very modern baseball stat with the rare two-batter inning. So today, we're going to do the exact opposite and talk about a stat that's much less relevant these days, wins and losses. More specifically, losses, because I'm a hater. I searched for the hurler with the most losses in a single season, and I found out two things. One, most of these pitchers are from the 1800s. And two, check out some of these names. We've got gems like Pud Galvin, Red Donahue, Phenomenal Smith, Henry Porter. Oh, come on, that had to be intentional. Doopy Shaw. Doopy? Anyways, the player with the most losses in a single season in the history of organized baseball is John Coleman of the 1883 Philadelphia Quakers. Out of the 60 appearances he made, he took the loss 48 times. Now before we judge, pitchers threw a lot of games back then regardless of how well they were doing. So let's take a look at that ERA+. Oh, John Coleman in 1883 gave up over 700 hits, over 500 runs, but he only walked 48 batters in 538 innings. Meaning, this guy was just serving up meatballs hot and fresh for hundreds of innings and thousands of batters. It gets even worse when you find out that this team only played 100 games that season. So he was just out there lobbing hand grenades for most of his team's innings. The reason why is that baseball during the late 1800s was often an unorganized hodgepodge of competing leagues all trying to turn a profit. The original National League only started with 8 teams, so 100 games was already stretching it thin. Plus, the 1883 season introduced 2 new expansion franchises for a total of 8 teams. Yeah, they were replacing teams that folded due to poor money management. The team went 17-81-1 and were the subject of 42 blowout losses. These players walked out onto a musty dirt field after farming all day in the hot sun or working a 14-hour factory shift just to get absolutely embarrassed for probably little to no money.
You were a farmer?
Yeah.
You were a farmer as well?
Yes, I'm a farmer.
You're a farmer?
I'm a farmer.
But you know, without these great pioneers of baseball sweating it out in those early days, we may not have this great game to enjoy today. Just remember, for every Cy Young, for every Bob Gibson, for every Pedro Martinez there's also a John Coleman. Stay weird.